Hi, I'm Lisa Whittleton. I'm a specialist in mental wellbeing and resilience in the workplace. And in this short video, we're going to be talking about some of our top tips to get a better quality night's sleep. So it's around 2/3 of us that feel the pandemic has impacted on our quality of sleep, and around a third of us are experiencing insomnia on a regular basis. So it's really important, I think, as a first starting point, to understand what might be causing our disrupted sleep, because then we can go some way to improving that. And at the moment, we are living quite disrupted lives, whether that's being at home more, homeschooling, we've got worries about finances, our jobs, our health, we're maybe not getting as much natural light. And all these things are going to play on our minds, and actually our brains can be more active when we're asleep, trying to process everything that's gone on in the day. So that's why often we wake up and can still feel really quite groggy. So here are sort of some of our top tips to getting a good night's sleep. And obviously this is going to have a significant impact on our physical and our mental health. And they've actually identified that a better night's sleep means better immune system and better likelihood of vaccinations being effective. So establish a routine that's consistent in terms of when you wake, your wind down activities before bed, and when you actually go to bed, and try and keep it consistent even at the weekend. Avoid napping. After 4 p.m, it's a no-go, and try and limit your naps to 20 or 30 minutes so that you don't get into the deeper stages of sleep. Think about the conditions in your bedroom, so keeping it cool around 15-16 degrees. Try and minimise noise and light. I know that's not always practical. Think about your diet and avoiding stimulants like caffeine before you go to bed. And try and get enough natural light each day. This will help the production of melatonin, which is really important for our circadian rhythm. Think about ways of minimising anxiety and stress generally in your day-to-day lives, and get physical. Even if it's just a 10-minute walk every day, it really helps. But sometimes we're doing all of those things and we still can't sleep, and it can be very frustrating. So one of the biggest bits of guidance that we know to work is to help your brain to really associate the bed with sleep. So if you can't sleep, or you've woken up and can't get back to sleep, lie there for around 20 minutes without looking at a phone, without putting the light on, and see if you do naturally drift back off. If you don't, get up, go to a new room, and do something relaxing. So reading a book, listening to a podcast, doing some breathing exercises. Some people even take a shower, something that's going to help you relax. And then when you feel sleepy, get back to the bed and see if you can drift off to sleep. And keep repeating this. And over time, over a couple of nights, you may find this helps. Also, other things that can be useful are keeping a sleep diary to try and identify if there's any potential stresses, or maybe it's linked to diet or exercise. Also, keeping a book by your bed so that you can do a brain dump, maybe before you sleep or first thing in the morning, can be helpful. Thinking about regularly practicing meditation and finding a breathing exercise or an app such as Calm or Headspace that works for you. And actually, if you're still struggling, get some professional guidance. There's lots of information online on the NHS website, sleepfoundation.org, or actually speak to your GP. It might be that you have an underlying health condition or vitamin deficiencies. And so really important to know that if you sleep poorly now, it's not always going to be that way. So thank you very much for listening, and take care.